What's going on, guys? This is your boy. Oh god, that sucked. What's going on, guys? It's Snowdrift here again with another video for you guys. This is the night after the drag strip, and so that we had a couple of things happen. So I just popped the hood. I pulled the car into the garage here at Alex's, and we just went and got some food. So the engine is still not too warm. It's not piping hot, but it's still pretty warm. And so we figured out about my broken transmission mount, and it broke even more at the drag strip today. And I don't know if you can see that, but the engine rocked up so hard it even punched a hole through the lower skeleton of my hood. And so if we look closely enough, let's see. It was this. That's what did it. It hit this hose clamp right here, dude. Yeah. Yeah. This hose clamp punched a hole through the hood of my car. That is pretty intense. Like, I'm actually surprised it didn't bend the crap out of this fitting right here. That's actually impressive. If I break it, I can fix it. I got more of these. That's really crazy. The transmission mount broke. You probably can't see it too well, but it is it's super done. It's super done. So I'm gonna pull the cold air intake off, and we're gonna get started on this fix. I went and got a brand new one. It seems to be the correct one. Seems to be. That looks like it, ladies and gents. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull the old one out. Should be a pretty quick and simple procedure, which means we're gonna have a lot of problems. We're gonna get the jack under the transmission, and we're gonna jack up on it just a hair. So now that we got a little bit of pressure off of this thing, it looks a lot more loose. But we've got really good access to everything. Everything's looking pretty solid, except for that mount. So what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to just take out this bolt if I have enough room to do so. I might not. And that bolt. If not, we'll take out the 3 actual transmission bolts and we'll be good. We'll make it. We're gonna make it happen one way or the other. She's loose, but there is literally no there is no weight on this bolt, so that's good. That means I got the transmission at the perfect height. Problem is that it is really long and the battery is right here. So that's gonna be fun.
Time to take the battery out.
Yep. That would honestly probably be the easiest thing, but I don't want to have to reset everything. I might just take all of the other bolts out, because I think that would be easier. God, who put that in? Guaranteed it was me. In fact, I know it was me because I pulled this transmission out last.
That was easy.
Well, that was easy as crap. See if this one's just as easy. Yep. Like taking candy from a baby. If that baby weighed, 3,000 pounds. What do you have for me? Okay. I mean, it's not the best idea in the world, but okay. That's it. That's all she wrote.
Hey, look, I did something.
Thanks, man. Thanks, man. I truly appreciate that. Now we have the glorious task of trying to get... Actually, while it's still on there, let's go ahead and try and break that one loose. Do you have wrenches? Oh, man. If it's an open jaw wrench, I hope I can do this.
Let's get the epic hand smash.
Yeah. Please. Please, dude. Nope, I got it.
Awesome.
I think. Nope, I just rounded it off. That's cool.
Very nice.
All right, I need something that's not gonna flex. Okay, so interesting development. We've got all the bolts out except for one, and I'm having to take the battery out, which I really didn't want to have to do. But it is what has to be done. I should have just done this to begin with. It would have saved us a lot of headache. push this little grommet right here out, because it's literally right in front of that bolt. So now I should have pretty okay access. I may have to end up taking the entire battery tray out. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and do it. It's just these two bolts right here, I do believe, I think. Not 100% sure on that. I wonder if we could get the ratchet on it now that we've got all this extra space. What do you think?
Bless you, Haley.
If only we could get that out. Oh, that'd be great.
I don't even...
You know, honestly, now that I'm thinking about this, it probably wouldn't drop at all because it's got 3 other mounts holding it up.
Probably.
It probably won't sink at all. We probably didn't even have to brace it or anything. No, it's not going anywhere, dude. This is just how we are. Okay, so here's what we have. This mount isn't as bad as I thought it was. I thought it was completely severed. But look at this mount and how it's missing its entire top part, and it's got stress cracks at the bottom. And this is the new one. It is way more solid. You can't even see through this one. Like, there's light. You can't see light through this one at all except through that hole. This one, it's obvious. So yeah, we're gonna definitely be putting this one in because it's better. I mean, it's not like some kind of Hasport or whatever they're called, super polyurethane mount, but it's better than this stock one that's been in there since 2005. So, but I wonder if that was enough to make the engine rock up that high. I'm worried about the bottom mount now. I think we need to take a look at that one.
We can take a look.
There's only 4 mounts. This one that I've already replaced, the one up here under the intake, and the one back there. So while we're here, elbow deep, we should take a look at those. But
it's only Saturday night. We ain't doing nothing.
I'm gonna go ahead and throw this one in and get it bolted up, and then we're gonna investigate further. The plot thickens.
Dun, dun, dun.
Dude, where is this bolt trying to go? Go to your home. You're gonna die, clown. Yeah, my hood. No, like my hood on my actual jacket. Like it keeps falling on me. Man, I wish this would thread so bad. Okay, I got this whole thing put together as one unit now. It's looking nice. We just got to put it back in the car. So that's what we're going to be doing now.
This is a mount, like a motor mount. Come here, show you. So, can you see? Right. So this, right, goes in here, just like this, right, and it sits right there. Cool. And you bolt it up, and it'll be good to go.
That's what it needed. It just needed to hit you a little. No!
Can you go under the car and grab the camera?
What?
This way, this side, buddy. Come here, this way.
Okay.
That camera right there.
All right, so we it was a little difficult getting to this point, but we finally got all the bolts in and threaded. We're working on the final torque now. We actually ended up having to take everything back out because one of the 3 main mount bolts that actually bolt to the chassis, this one over here specifically, the holes were not drilled perfectly, so we actually had to take it out and, you know, massage it a little with a file. So we did that, and now like a glove. And we also found a whole lot of other stuff that I'm going to be fixing on the car. For example, Alex, if you wouldn't mind pointing the camera over here. You see this mount right here on the back of the transmission? It's supposed to be, this is supposed to be attached to it, and it's not. It's literally broke off. So that's cool. So we found a lot of stuff that needs to be worked on. This car is really going to start, what's the word I'm looking for? It's really going to start
Progressing.
Progressing, yeah, that's a great word for it.
Sponsored by Progressive.
Yeah. Actually, I sponsor them. What are you talking about? All right, we only have 3 more bolts to really put the juice on. I'm not going to be able to torque these too hard, but they really weren't on there very hard to begin with. And then this one over here is the last one for the actual engine mounts. Back in the day, you know, when I was working at O'Reilly's and, you know, people would talk about engine mounts and stuff, I guess I just didn't really understand the importance of them at the time. I'm just like, it's just an engine mount. I'd rather have the rubber one so that way it's not as jarring to drive it. I totally get it now. I totally get it. Took her 10 minutes to part, didn't it?
It did. It took her a long time.
That's gonna be a bitch to get off. Did you hear the metal stretching? Okay, so once again, interesting development. So we got that mount over there replaced. It's good. It's perfect. I love it. It's not a permanent fix, obviously. I'm gonna upgrade all the mounts once I actually get some dough. But you know, we're having a lot of trouble getting that hooked up, and we were wondering, like, why is it so difficult for us to get all these bolts lined up, you know? And we're putting everything back together, and we come over here, and we see that. And if you can notice, that mount is completely split. And I just replaced that probably a year ago. So we broke 2 of the OEM style poly mounts. So yeah, we're done for the most part. We're gonna put the battery back in, hook the intake back up, and we were gonna go for a little ride to test out and see how well it feels, but no point, because it's still gonna feel like crap. I think that's gonna be it for this episode. We ended kind of abruptly. I apologize for that. But then we found the issue with my other engine mount on the other side. And so we found that, but then we put my battery back in, we put the cold air intake back on, and we called it a night. We grabbed some food. So yeah, that's gonna be it for this episode, you guys. I really had a great time at the drag strip today, or in the previous videos. You guys will see it. So we're going to be doing that more and more, I hope. I really had a great time, and Alex had a really great time. We're going to try and get some more of our friends to come on down and just have fun with us. All I did was a bunch of losing today, but man, I had a great time. So I hope you guys really did enjoy the video. If you did, smash that like button. Give me a subscribe if you haven't already. And remember to always share the video with your dog. Your dog is the most important person I need you to share your video with. So, hope you all have a great rest of your day, night, what have you. And I'll see you all again in the next video, where I will have my seatbelt on.